So I didn't even think about it, but there is that last transitional tunnel to the Ashlands, which is this way. And that's where the last legendary enchantment is. I don't know about the other stuff I need to collect, but we'll see when we get there. Alright, there's like the one chest. Unless if there's more floors. No, there's one chest. So that's going to be the last legendary enchantment. I think it just says it's called like Death's Blessing or something, and I think it's just like a big beef up version of Let me just press that real quick. And let you guys... Oh, portal. I don't know if I have enough time. I do not. I can make it! Believe! I didn't believe. I wasn't believing enough. It's because I'm sitting here trying to avoid fighting. I'm gonna have to go through the door again. I wonder if I can rancor the enemies. Oh! That's kind of cool. I didn't even notice that that had a portal on it before. Might be making a bit of a mistake leaving these guys alive, because it's... I keep wanting to hit it. Since the other times we have to hit it with the crossblade, I assume that like sword strikes would work. That just looks so weird. Oh, close one. I guess that's what happens when you get too close to it, and I also ended up on the wrong side. Yeah, just the, like, way it looked on the, inside the portal itself kind of threw me off. Kind of just want some of you guys to be away from me. For convenience sake. I mean, part of the problem too might just be that I need to not slow it down as much, maybe. Oh, I was so close. Oh, I was right there. It's so annoying. I was right there. I don't know what happened if I do this and then slow it down. If that would help. That definitely didn't work. Like, it sucks because you just can't see anything. It just doesn't, it's not like visible. I think I would still have to slow it down. You need to go away. Just, that's not helping me, so I need to just let that do its thing. Let's try it from this way. I'm just gonna jump right in and hope that that's good enough. That was good enough. It just sucked because I couldn't see. Like, it didn't visibly show me the other side. Death's Blessing, pulsing with strange dark energy, the unholy sigil bears the mark of War's brother, Death. Doesn't really tell you what it does it? So I think it does the same kind of, like, extra souls you get. I think you get more health if you put it on a scythe. Which way am I going? I don't know if I actually wanted to head this way. Probably not. So, my main areas where I want to go, I guess, is back to Twilight Cathedral and back to the Ashlands and hope that I find something that I'm missing. So it turns out there are 2 chests I was missing here. Fingers crossed that one of them is something good. Obviously, we know that one of them isn't anything important. Now the question is, how do I reach them? They're both up there. Need to figure out how to climb. The map is not the most helpful because it doesn't indicate greatly what's climbable. I do not think this is what I want to be. I think I probably want to go through a different door. I mean, if one of these chests is anything useful... Oh, also... No, I was going to say those vines might be climbable. They do not look climbable. If any of these chests is useful, it's going to have the last armor piece. And that's all I'm really asking for. Also artifact, but that's not going to be in a chest. I'm just going to burn a little bit. Don't worry about it. Climb. Go. Move. Do it. War. Why you gotta be so weird sometimes? That was something I already grabbed. What was the problem here? Why didn't I grab this one? Why didn't I grab this one? I think this is just gonna be like a map thing. Am I just an idiot? Yeah, we found the map. Congratulations. I think I might be stupid. I know this is a bit of a convoluted way to do that, but I'd rather just do that. That also looks like a dumb map piece. That's gonna be like the compass. God damn. I can't believe I missed this stuff. Am I a fool? Yeah. Well, we found those. Those sure helped. Now we can see everything. Okay, so I guess we are gonna go to the Ashlands and hope that I don't have to scourge through everything else. Okay, good news is there's a chest here and an artifact. So, fingers crossed that that is the chest we need. But again, good news is the artifact. The only other thing I can think of if that isn't the chest is I didn't really go back to the Iron Canopy because I mean, we had the Horde Seeker when we went that way, so I can't imagine that there's anything else for us there. But who knows? I'm just glad we found the artifact here. Like I said, I didn't really explore much of this because I figured it would be easier to come back once I was able to see everything. The downside being that we do not have a Horde Seeker for this area. Fingers crossed that maybe they just didn't consider it a dungeon because it isn't very dungeon-like. I think I went the long way around this. Well, let's not worry about that right now. I was trying to get to the tower because it's right here. But I think there was a much better way I could have gone about that. So we have to just get to the top, I think it looked like. Okay, there was a... Oh, okay, I see a little bit. Looks like actually where I go for the artifact is the same place I go for the chests in the area, which it can't be a Horde Seeker if it's something that needs the hook shot, right? Right? That would be crazy. So I need to go around. I guess you can see now that, like, this is where those horse guys are. There's only 2 of them. I bet you can probably transition through the desert area as well, but I think it's more convenient to just dump down that hole. Actually, there's 4 of them. I don't know which ones are the ones that spawn in. Maybe all 4 do. Okay, here we go. Can't believe all my time here I didn't see this, though. Alright, the artifact's up here. Isn't it? It's like poetry that, we ended up back where we started. So that should be all the artifacts. So it'll take us to the top, where it definitely will not be a map or like a Horde Seeker thing. It should be Abyssal Armor, and I swear to God if you aren't, I'm gonna flip it. Oh, cutscene. We're gonna get cool on this? Yeah! This legendary precision crafted armor allows War to sustain much more damage. Yeah, real beefy. So now we look like this. I don't think we can really do anything about it, but I don't know, it looks alright. Kind of looks cool with the mask on a little bit. I mean, it looks good. I like I always kind of like how, like, you get a new look when you have something like that, like super armor. Yeah, I don't think we can take it off. But basically, we are invincible now. Nothing can defeat us. Only thing we're missing out on is that we have not completed the health in Wrath, but we'll do that real quick now. I am glad that I was mostly able to find everything. I didn't really have to backtrack to anywhere else besides this and Twilight Cathedral, and Twilight Cathedral made me sad, but it worked out because it still didn't really have to go back somewhere that we already were. I got a lot of junk to trade you. So now our life should be max. Let's just get more Undying, because why not? And then we conveniently have to fast travel to Anvil's Ford anyways. And figure out where that chest is, which I actually want to just look. So I don't even know where I'm going. There it is. I was going to say, it said Anvil's Ford. I don't know where this chest will be if it's not here. Probably need the mask on. Oh no, it's a just a hook shot, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I see what I could have done. I just didn't think I would need to. Don't worry about it. I usually, you can just kind of do it without shadow gliding your way over, so I didn't expect it. And this should be the last Wrath. Yeah, boy. So yeah, now we are kitted out. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we're good. I did the same thing that I did last time. I could have also saved it, but just not the way I am. Didn't work out. I do kind of miss the, like, bits of red that War's original outfit has. So yeah, now that we've unlocked this, you can start a new game, I think, just with the Abyssal Armor on immediately. Which is a good way to go about the harder difficulty, if you want to. Because I'm pretty sure this is like a real big, beefy boost to your defense. Like, crazy boost. I'm also kind of hoping that this doesn't show up in the cutscenes, because that'll be a shame to not see War's beautiful face. But now we can also forge the blade. And we will become even beefier. It's kind of weird that we haven't like been back here in forever. I mean, it's at least we were able to
see you again, Horseman.
talk to him about something else. Yo, Althane, check this out. What do you think of it? Oh, good. We don't have the thing on in the cutscenes.
My greatest work. Until now.
Do you mean like until now, until you reforge it? It kind of feels like it's not like you're making it better. Yeah, just fit that in like a Lego piece. This is a little overly dramatic. Oh, it looks like it has all the seals on it too. Or at least pictures of them. Wasn't this what we saw in the visions? He's just a big dumb dragon. Kinda thought he would look a little cooler. I've renounced my angel-like being and now I am dragon. Okay, we have the sword.
Good to see you again, Horseman.
That's all you have to say? Good to see you again, Horseman. Looking good. We are really kitted out. Be forged by Althane, the Armageddon blade is the only weapon powerful enough to slay the destroyer. So says you. Looks like we cannot put any enchantments on it. So we've collected everything. I'm pretty sure. But this little blank spot here is just where the hearts would show up once you beat a boss to bring to Salami. So that isn't anything important. I guess I have everything that I want equipped to things. Anything that would be good, anyways. Yeah, we can just go. Let's just mess them up. I maybe want to save since I spent years collecting things, but... Years, I say. It's a cool looking sword. I kind of liked... I don't know. It's cool to be like kitted out with a new sword, new armor. I just am kind of a slave to the like original designs of things most of the time. So like not having the Red on War and not having his... Especially because I'm so used to seeing War looking specifically like that Best Buy statue that I love to talk about and bring up in every conversation ever. It just seems like kind of a shame, but it's good. Cutscenes, you don't see it. The sword has more of a story reason for existing. I do believe it is also stronger, and it's supposed to be, like if you really wanted to grind for money and level ups, I think you can probably just wait till you get the blade to make it move a lot quicker, and also... Well, I don't know, because you can't equip this with enchantments, so... There I go saying enchantments again. Enhancements. You can't equip this, so I don't know if it would be better to use this sword or to use the Chaos Eater with the Death's Blessing on it, but it doesn't matter. Again, it's kind of just a no-brain, turn your brain off, watch something else while you try to grind for it situation. This is the way I need to go. So it's really not that big of a deal. I will say the armor probably would help because you can take more hits, but can't even really show that off because we're going straight into battle. I don't think there's like a proper dungeon. We might just go straight into the boss fight. Like the only thing I remembered was the tower being annoying. Yeah, what?
Cookies, horseman.
Cookies?
When you proceed, there's no return.
Yeah, last time someone said that they lied to me, so I mean, I'm not really surprised that there's no return. But I remember the tower being like the last dungeon, at least because it was more difficult, because those kind of battle areas were a little tough. Yo. You ready?
It's Abaddon.
Is that what we did to the tower? That's pretty cool.
Guard against him. It is as you foretold. The Hellguard will fall.
Angel of Death, serve me one last time.
That was a weird cut. Hey! Gotta come blasting in. He's mad. Oh, he's just hanging out. He's just being a dragon.
She mistook me for someone else.
She ain't got no
She
wings.
loved him, and I believe that he loved her long ago, before all this. Foolishly, he chose duty above all and died for it. Will you do the same? Heaven hunts you. Hell hates you. All of creation cares not whether you live or die. Join me, more. Like a great sword, I will raise you up, and our enemies will shatter against us. The spoils of 1,000 victories will be yours. Or serve the justice of a corrupt council. And a creator abandons his most faithful. I offer you this choice, horseman. Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell?
Neither. I'm just gonna stab. Still holding her.
I choose what once a coward did not.
Aw, snap. Call me coward. I do kind of like the way he was talking about, like, himself in the past before he became... Ooh, I can... It seems important. Can I shoot? Do I need to equip gun? Can I not shoot because gun's not equipped? There we go. Shooting doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, you can just run through me. I was a... Ooh! I wonder if I just have to time hitting him with the sword. Gun doesn't seem useful. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's kind of fun, just dashing into him like that, though. He hates it. He can't stand it. Can you move, Ruin? I was having a lot easier time controlling you there for a minute. Okay, I guess the like shockwave is weird there. Where you going, buddy? God, it's still a little cumbersome to try to do stuff. Yeah, the shockwave is just a little too big. I probably need to try to jump. Also, just getting off of Ruin immediately seems like the best course of action there. I guess I was just too close when I tried to do things. Damn. Oh, I'm out of carrots. Okay, we're good. Just teleport in there. Nothing personnel. Also, you can see too that we actually refill health with this sword, which is real nice. I nicked him, but it wasn't good enough. He hates it. Next time I might try Chaos Forming. See if that helps. This isn't really much of a fight, my man. Like, even without the armor, I feel like there's really not much else for us to do here. His tail was not a hitbox. He hates it. Does this not do damage because it's not the blades? Oh, that sucks. I hate it. Because it's not technically the blade that can slay the destroyer. Well, it's not the worst because it's not like there's any reason for me to hold on to it, right? At this point, I kind of wish you had like a health bar so I could tell when you were done, because again, you don't really have much going for you. He even has like a really easy tell for that too. Come back here. Abaddon. Ooh. I ride the dragon now. You are my new mount. Oh, that gives you a lot of health, so this definitely is not the end of the fight. Oh, is he turning back into a man? That's a weird looking transformation. Is this where the real fight starts? Oh, he went into a hole. Is this Sephiroth? Well, I have like 1,000 undying, so... Damn.
You have forced.
I feel like I have to counter because he's blocking a lot. Oh, that sucks because I... That was a shame because I like hit the... I needed to take advantage of that a bit more. That's a cool, pretty easy to counter that. Oh, squares! Oh. Uh-oh, meteor. Ah! The pillar was in my way. It's not my fault! Pillar was in my way. Not my fault. Pillar was in my way. Had some trouble there. Okay, I don't have to counter that. Ooh, you missed your first hit there. Damn it, I moved too fast. I can't believe I must not have done this with counters. I can't imagine that I would have played this fight appropriately by countering. Especially if it's something I never did. Missed timing. I don't think he even, like, changes it up. It's just I'm doing it too early. That one, too. That one I feel like he's moving slower on. I think I was too late. Damn! Stop it! I can't really save it if I screw up the timing either. Damn! Stop it! Good thing I have this armor. There we go. I just have to... Oh, a little strong. I just have to keep brute forcing. Alright, let's... Should I block? Can't hit me with rocks if I'm blocking. I don't think that works. Yeah, that time the pillar was not in my way, so I could easily time it. Sick! Cool moves, my man. I was gonna try to block, but I was moving still. Too soon again. Good stuff now. Not like this. He's getting a little fancy. I guess I could always like back off to get some extra hits in, but countering seems like the best option if you're good at the game. It's not too hard to brute force through that bit with just like constantly trying to lock on. Is this it? Third phase? Oh, beat him down. He hates it.
You have taught me something, Abaddon. Sometimes duty must be cast aside to do what must be done. It is
Revenge.
For duty that I kill you now.
Yeah, but you already pulled someone's wings off before. It's not that cool anymore, War. I like that you saw bone.
Uriel. Reap what you have sown, betrayer.
We did it. Seems smaller than you would think it would be.
You had to know it was a one-way ticket.
Council.
They knew you'd never play executioner because of your precious honor. They let you take the fall. They knew you'd butcher everyone involved to clear your name. And you did. No! Patience, whore. I've got some for you, too.
It's a bit too much calling her a whore. Rude.
You might get ideas, like not going back in your little cage. It's tragic, really. You had freedom in the palm of your hand, And you lost it. That's so damn funny. Even you wouldn't laugh at your own funeral.
I'm laughing at yours.
Next sacramentum. The death oath is complete.
Hell God, bitch! What did you do? No! I'm going to pull your guts out through your hair! Keep getting up. I'll just kill you again. I was just following orders, like you.
Keep punching them.
What are you going to do? Fight the council? Fight everyone? You'll never get away. You hear me? Never! Don't forget who holds the leash.
I haven't forgotten.
You knew what would happen here, what I would do. That's why you spared me.
No,
Then why?
because I would not have the last of heaven's honor die with its champion.
All debts are repaid. The duty I uphold, it may call me to raise my sword against you. And if that day comes, I won't hesitate. You will be hunted. The White City for certain. The Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
What a cool, like, endpoint for the game. Can't wait to play a sequel where all of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse can actually work together. That'll happen eventually, right? I think that the biggest problem, I think why I've kind of cared less and less about Darksiders, is that I think every game has been a prequel of some kind. Darksiders 2 happens kind of like side by side with the first game, which, like, fine, whatever. And then they didn't make games for a while because problems happen. And I think 3 is another prequel. I didn't really look too much into it. And then, like, 4, well, not 4, but Genesis is, I think, like, a weird side story. I could be wrong about those two. Like I said, it's just, like, what I'll say is, I remember liking this game a lot more than I do now, I guess. It's okay, and I think the story picks up a lot better once you get to the tower. What kind of sucks is that nothing really happens between that. You start on Earth, you kind of get an idea of what happened, where, like, War has to go and clean up because the council blames him, even though they're the ones that pinned it on him, or not fully pinned it, you know, we saw the story. The general gist of, like, having the council have him head down there early, and then, like, having War, like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up because my boys are coming, because I broke the seal, well, had the seal broken, so now they'll actually show up. That's super cool, and, like, that made me excited for a sequel. And then we got weird side stories and prequels. I remember, again, like, I mean, I remember enjoying this game, but I remember enjoying Darksiders 2, so when we get there, we'll see how that goes, and then I guess I'll eventually see what Darksiders 3 really is. But yeah, it's kind of just a shame, because, like, that kind of endpoint, I think, is what left a more positive note in my head. Because, like, I think the story aspect of, like, people using people, Abaddon trying to be like all cool, like, oh yeah, you know, it's for the good of all kind because demons suck. And then like having to turn to darkness because his plan didn't work out, and some lady from the darkness also like knew of his plan and was like, haha, I messed it up for you. That stuff's pretty interesting and fine, and like is a decent story beats. But the rest of the game is kind of just nothing. Like exploring, collecting hearts because Sammy might be a villain at some point. I keep wanting to call him Sammy. It just kind of sucks that like you don't really get anywhere for a long while. And then like the dungeon bosses you fight aren't really that interesting either. Like the bat was kind of okay because she talked, but that didn't even like give you much going for it. And then like after that, like what even was the hollow boss? It was some kind of weird bug. I think maybe it didn't help that the designs were a little overly complicated, I guess I would say. At least with the spider boss. It's kind of hard to like get a grasp of what all of the appendages are. And like Sandworm doesn't have to be anything interesting. That kind of was just cool as like a visual change up from the rest of the game. But like it's fine. Zelda Dungeon's fine. The combat's okay. It's like I haven't really played a lot of character action games or beat 'em ups. It's what I would imagine is maybe the bare minimum of character action, if you could call it that. Because there's not really a lot of combos to it either. You have your triangle attack, your square attack, and then you have like your dash hold with those attacks that doesn't really change up too much. I guess I could have probably mixed it up a bit more, but there wasn't a lot to add to that mix up. So like I've heard it be said that God of War is kind of like a basic character action. If you can call it that. Character action is a bit of a vague term. So I almost imagine that's kind of how that would be as far as like in that range. I've never played God of War either though, so I am talking out of my ass. Like, I don't know, the characters could have maybe been used a bit more. Ulthane was fine, and that was kind of fun to have, like, that little competition between him and War. But, like, War himself isn't exactly an interesting character, and he doesn't have to be because he's, like, you know, stoic horseman of the apocalypse. Like, in my head, I can't imagine them being much of characters, although I think Strife, they made his, like, the trailer for Darksiders Genesis, Strife kind of is, like, a bit joking. He kind of feels like the, like, joking, like, Destiny 2 characters, like Kate or something. Like, it kind of has that feel, because he's got the gun and the mask and all that. But again, I didn't play the game, I just remember from a trailer that it seemed kind of awkward. I don't think Fury seemed very joking, she seemed kind of like she would be at the same thing. Death, I don't think had much going for him either. I think in Darksiders 2, it's mainly just Death investigating. He's like, why did War betray us? I feel bummed out about it. And he's just trying to figure that out, and that is, I think, exploring hell. Or just afterlife world. But, like, that Darksiders is fine. It's perfectly, like, a perfectly okay game, is what I would call it. So if we start a new game, I would love it if it didn't overwrite. It's probably just the autosave. We can choose Apocalyptic, and then we can start it with Abyssal Armor, like this, and that's just a pretty good way to get kind of through a lot of the stuff easier on the harder difficulty if you really want it to. Obviously, it's only matters if you care about getting the trophies. I probably will not, because I still have to do like the running on the horse for 100 miles and kill everything in the Griffin minigame, and I don't know if I really want to do that. But like, it's, again, Darksiders is fine. We'll play Darksiders 2 eventually, and then I'll eventually get to the games that I haven't played before. And we'll see if I can still muster any enthusiasm for the series.